Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Select, and Bailey and I are doing the finale to Fateforge Clash of the Immortals. Past two scenarios have been actually pretty challenging.
Pretty tough. Like, we were both down to like 2 health.
Right? So going into the finale, we're not at full health, which kind of sucks. Here's the thing. Like, we have so much money. Let's just fucking do it. Let's just say we bought 1 million food to max out our healing, because it's like you can spend so much.
There's no cap to what we could have spent.
Yeah, we could have just stockpiled on food if we were smart.
I didn't even think about it while we were there.
Like, we just have so much money.
Yeah, it's insane about how much money they give you. Because even let's go through and say, like, we bought one thing from every single place and bought the most expensive thing. We wouldn't even have touched half of what we did.
Yeah, and the fact that we would have just had a stockpile of... I feel like the money... This would be great if we were playing with 4. Because then we'd actually be spending it, 4 people would be upgrading and stuff. We're rich. So we'll just say we bought all the food, because you can't even use it during combat anyway.
Yeah,
so
it's only after.
All right. With that,
say
yeah, you
say something, I swear.
Oh man, you're gonna get it when I drink. All right. After you lay the last of the undead to rest, you return your attention to the sealed doorway to Pariston. Lazia pulls one of his many notebooks out of his knapsack. He can hardly contain his excitement. After so many years, he says, "I am at the gates of Pariston. I hardly dare to imagine I would ever step beyond this gate." He looks through the pages of his notes until his fingers settle on a line in red ink. In careful syllables, he recites a long chant, his voice echoing off the walls of the canyon. A deep silence sets in when he is done, and without a sound, the doorway opens. I can't wait for him to turn on us.
I know, right? Anytime we find someone like this, they do.
You follow a wide staircase downwards and downwards still into the foundations of the world. You move by torchlight, but as the stairs lead further down, a pale blue twilight washes over you. Spread before you is a city on a gigantic scale, eerily lit by the ethereal glow of magical lanterns. Its streets and monumental buildings are laid out in a perfect geometric order. Despite the urgency of your quest and the dangers you have fought through to get here, you are touched by a deep sense of stillness and harmony. It is as if the city embodies the sacred order of eternity. A figure strides up to you. He is more than 20 feet tall and wears a hooded black coat. His face is covered by a mask of colors laid out in complex, mesmerizing pattern. Oh, God. I don't know a voice to give this dude. "Welcome to Pariston, last refuge of the stone giants," he says. "It is rare that we receive visitors here, and it is rarer still that they know the secret words of our tongue. Tell me, who are you, and why have you made the journey to Pariston?"
I'm here to kill you.
Yeah, we're here to kill you. You tell him of Ysatanen's warnings and of your long journey from the primeval forest of Unsenyoin. You say you have come to speak to the druid Akhumi. He appears lost in thought for a moment. "You came at the right time," he says. "Akhumi has been gravely worried of late. We all have. There have been signs of portents of a dark night descending upon the lands of Kaan. Come, I shall take you to Akhumi." You are led through the streets of the city, past great temples and across circular plazas tiled with elaborate designs representing the dance of the spheres and the branches connecting Ina to other worlds. Ahead of you, you see a great tree, hundreds of feet tall, spreading upwards towards the cavern roof that hangs over the city. No, you realize it is not quite a tree, but vast roots reaching upwards as well as further down into the depths of the world. Okay, so it's Yggdrasil. In front of the roots, lost in meditation, is another stone giant. Behind her purple robes, her face is cracked and weathered. She sits motionless, and you feel as if she might have been there for hundreds of years. She is startled when she notices your presence, but she quickly composes herself. You must excuse me," she mutters. "I'm not used to visitors here, and I have felt you would come. You have traveled far, have you not?"
I'm here for that stone-ussy.
Yeah, that's that sweet stone-ussy. "From the primeval forest far to the north. You bear a message from Yxatanen, wisest and oldest of us." You repeat the words that the elder druids had read in Yxatanen's song. "It is good you have come," she tells you. "Everything moves in cycles. The seasons, the celestial spheres, and history too. Twice, Een teetered on the brink of annihilation. First, during the fall of the Travelers, and first sprouting of Canker. Second, from Tamarok the Destroyer, was unleashed like a scourge upon the land, and delved into forces beyond mortal knowledge. Now, I fear, the fate of the world hangs in the balance for a third time.
The way you're talking reminds me of the Starbomb song, where they're doing like the Autobots and Starscream. When Danny's being Starscream, he's like,
Oh, I don't think I've heard that one.
I heard it like the other day, and I was like,
That's funny. It was giving me Animal Crossing vibes.
Oh,
like
yeah.
the voices, if it was higher pitched. Two immortals face each other, each with an empire in their grasp. The Okral and Isafir, and Lady Bakassi and Calgany. Oh, good. I'm glad you brought up the Immortals, because they haven't been pretty much here at all.
we were told to just...
The Clash of the Immortals, which...
That it was going to happen.
Right. The Okral, the corruption of good intentions, both believe themselves to be saviors of this blood-soaked continent. Both wish to pull it out of its savage history and bring about an eternal age of order and peace. Yet in their quest for power over life and death, they are awakening evil and terrible things that I had hoped were buried away beyond the reach of time. They are upsetting the delicate balance we have strived to maintain over the ages. And in their deepest delvings, in their most hideous experiments, they are opening the door to the most dreadful corruption. I have seen the signs of canker in the deepest and oldest roots of the lands of Kaan. Now, the armies of the Okral and Lady Bakassi converge not far to the east at the ruins of Mangulik. What do you know of that ancient city?
Nothing.
So we can say that you would like her to tell you what she knows of it, or say that we know enough. I don't want to read anymore.
I don't know.
Despite the curse that lays upon these lands, despite the ghosts and the undead, many are the looters and adventurers who have sought to rediscover the secrets of Mangulik. Yet now, things are different. The wailing ark calls out again, after eras of silence, and two armies are crossing the desolations in answer, one belonging to the Okral and one belonging to Lady Bakassi, each hoping to lay their hands upon the ark. So we can ask about the wailing ark, or let Okumi keep talking. Just keep talking, baby. The wailing ark is a weapon that... Oh, good. Why even have us ask about it if she was going to tell us
she's
anyway?
going to tell us anyway.
The wailing ark is a weapon that can lay low an entire army that is already a horror beyond contemplation. But if it means that canker will overwhelm the lands of Kaan, and my people's sacrifices in the Dawn War will have been for nothing, I do not wish to think on it. You must venture to Mangulik. You must ensure that the wailing ark does not fall into the hands of the warring immortals. You must seal it again, that another era of the world may pass without its influence. Alright, story card 512. Okumi, the stone giant druid, tells you that the wailing ark, an artifact of unimaginable power, has come to light in the ruins of Mangulik. In the endless lamplit subterranean night, the stone giant leads you through the secret underground routes that run like veins beneath the desert wasteland. As the next morning breaks, you stand outside the ruins of the greatest city Kaan has ever seen. You struggle to comprehend what you see before you. Isafir was a city beyond your imagination, a vast metropolis which hundreds of thousands called home, but it was nothing more than a hamlet in comparison to what Mangulik must have been in its heyday. You walk down the Conqueror's Road, a vast avenue running eastward straight through the ruins for mile after mile, crossed by triumphal arches that tower above you. A line of monumental colonnades flanks the avenue on either side, and each of the ruined palaces you pass would be the envy of any king or queen in Kaan. There is a forlorn feeling in the air. You imagine what life must have been like here once, in Tamarok's glory days, yet you are also uneasy. There is a strange energy, like a charge in the air. You feel as if you are in the presence of some great power you cannot quite see or comprehend. The Conqueror's Road leads to the main square of the city, an enormous paved ground in front of Tamarok's high palace. It is also where you will find the Temple of Destiny, the supposed resting place of the Wailing Ark, and your destination.
I don't want to read anymore. It continues to read.
I know. It'd be even more reading. I'd be into it if it was being read to me,
yeah,
and
right?
It had sound and atmosphere, but I zone out when I'm reading. The Conqueror's Road leads to... Oh, I think I already read that. You did not leave Pariston empty-handed before sending you off on your journey to the... Oh, okay, so we went here to travel, to learn a little bit, to travel again. Before sending you off on your journey to the ruins of Mangulik, Okumi gave you a crystal bottle filled with red powder and a carefully written set of detailed instructions. She assures you that if you snort this, you'll get the best high of your life. And first one's free. She assured you that if you followed those instructions, you would seal the Wailing Ark away for the next 1,000 years. You do not walk alone among the ruins. From under a broken archway, a band of warriors rides out to meet you. At their head, you recognize Morgan Sue.
Oh, God.
With
Thank God we helped her.
Yeah. Our paths cross again, forest folks. My agents have given me reports of your journey ever since we parted ways out in the steppes. I heard about your escapades in New Bulbasaur with some amusement. We lost track of you when you ventured out into the desolations, but something told me we would meet again here. It's quite a feast out here in Mangulik, she laughs. Something seems to be calling out across the lands of Kaan, drawing folk here. I am here. You are here. And there's more. The Ilkral's Arcanists are ahead of us. They're rooting about in the Temple of Destiny. They believe they found the Wailing Ark of Tamarok the Destroyer. And even that is not all. Lady Bikasi is here too. No doubt she wants to keep Cardicle from getting their hands on that terrible power and claim it for herself instead. Look behind you. You look down the Conqueror's Road and see a plume of dust rising in the air 3 or 4 miles behind you. We stood together once already, Morgan Sue tells you, out on the steps when you saved my behind. Let us stand together again. I have brokered a deal with the Ilkral. It pains me to do so. I do not like siding with an enemy against the old Kaan, but now I know the depths to which Bikasi will stoop to protect her own power. I realize I must do the same. It is all a ruse, of course. I should not let the Ilkral take the Wailing Ark for himself. I am not that foolish. Once his mages have unearthed it, my warriors will turn on them. With the Wailing Ark in my possession, Bikasi will have no choice but to bend the knee. So we can run to the Temple of Destiny to stop the Ilkral's Arcanist and Mugensor's warriors, or ask her what she plans to do with the Wailing Ark. Probably fucking become immortal herself.
Probably. That's what everyone's doing.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Let's just go stop it.
Okay.
Quit touching my forest.
Yeah.
That's all I care about.
You turn away from Morgan Sue. You don't share her certainty that double-crossing the Ilkral will be so easy, and you fear the worst. You have to get to the Wailing Ark and destroy it before her warriors and the Ilkral's Arcanists can get to it. You dash across the ruins of the main square spread out at the heart of the city and ascend the steps leading up to the Temple of Destiny. As you reach the top of the stairs, you hear the cries of warriors rushing behind you. You turn and see Morgan Sue's warriors taking their positions across the Conqueror's Road. Bikasi's army is still on the march down the road, heading straight towards them. You turn away. You have your own battle ahead of you. You step into the darkness of the Temple of Destiny. The temple is a vast pyramid of stone, raised above the surrounding city on a great platform. The walls of the corridors you follow are inlaid with fine mosaic designs depicting the Bowl of Destiny, and the Pick of Destiny, and the cosmic patterns of fate. A feeling of dread settles upon you. Yeah, we're just sad all the time. Yeah. And you see, oh man, what's his name? The devil's name? Beelzebub. You see Beelzebub standing there. You know you're fucked, because his riffs are fucking tasty. Growing heavier and heavier the deeper you go. Even the unease you feel as you venture into the depths of the Gadigan did not begin to compare to this. You feel strongly that you are in the presence of a tremendous and terrible power. The interior of the temple is a labyrinth. Luckily for you, there are fresh footsteps in the dust, many of them moving along the same path as a group. You follow the footsteps until you see torchlight up ahead. You approach carefully and arrive at a wide chamber in front of a sealed stone door. The door is covered in writing in some archaic form of Kaani. You can only make out a few phrases here and there. Fear and damnation. Forbidden warning. Where the hell is Lazia?
Which one's Azia?
The son that we saved.
Oh, yeah.
He got us in. He's like...
He got us in. He was like, I'm going to live with the stone giants now, guys.
No, that's fair. He might.
My dad's going to try to kill me when I go back.
That is true. Yeah, I guess he would stay here. In front of the door, there is a band of warriors from Morgan Sue's horde. Ahead of them, a mage is tracing her hands over the door's inscriptions. An array of magical instruments are laid out around her, humming with arcane energies. Suddenly, the Arcanist gives out a cry. Ah! The writing on the sealed door glows with an eerie light. With a rumble from the bowels of Ina, the great door slowly grates open. Inside, you see a wide chamber ringed by columns. In the middle of the chamber, a bronze chest stands on a stone pedestal. You cannot explain it, but you know at once that it is the Wailing Ark. Well, it's probably... We're told that it was there, and it's the only thing in there. How do we know that that's the Wailing Ark? Except we just were told.
It could be pretend.
Yeah. You can hardly bear to look at it directly. As soon as you do, a sharp pain behind your eyes lays you low. It's as if the Wailing Ark is looking back at you, trying to claw its way into your mind. You've barely had time to recover from the sight of the Ark before a new horror appears. Out of the darkness at the back of the sealed chamber, a monstrous creature charges, its thundering footfalls shaking the temple around you. It crashes.
I can't see.
That looks like it's gonna suck. It crashes into the first ranks of Morgan Sue's warriors, sending them flying to crack their skulls against the walls.
No, they're dead.
You wonder how long this bone-skinned, stone-fisted giant has waited behind its closed door in the secret chamber. Was it the Conqueror himself an era ago? Who bid it to guard the Ark? The Okral's Arcanist barely reacts to the great giant's sudden appearance. With a rising horror, you realize she must have been anticipating this and came prepared. She raises a golden amulet aloft and chants an incantation in the dead language of Mongulic. The giant's anger fades for a moment, then it returns, aimed straight towards you.
Of course she knew it was in there.
Right? Your hands reach for your weapons. If you're going to get to the Wailing Ark, you have no choice but to fight your way through. Finally! God.
About time.
Yeah, fight!
And then you click it and it's like more for you.
But before you fight, let me tell you the history of this giant.
Yeah.
Alright.
Flash.
Okay, we are going to set up for the finale. And, we'll see you in 5 seconds. Alrighty, we are back, set up, fighting against the Ferric Earthshaker. Basically, he looks like Doomsday.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
That face looks so familiar. Like, the face on him looks like something from... Oh, it looks like a Rancor. It looks like the Rancor's
it looks like
face.
a Rancor's face,
Yeah.
just smashed just a little bit.
Yeah,
more.
Rancor face mixed with Doomsday.
In my head, I was going to say Alec Baldwin.
With Alec Baldwin.
Mixed with Alec Baldwin.
Okay, so Axe Beaks. No one's riding anything. The Wind Walkers have stealth, so
Can't hit them.
unless they're the only ones, which they are right now. Frontliner and Beatdown. The Orc Berserkers have Pursuit and Berserk. And then the Captain has 4 armor and 3 health. Disciplined. Minions in the same zone cannot be stunned. And Swordmaster. His 1 is a move, attack, and stun. Okay, so we need to defeat Ferric Earthshaker, which right now doesn't have any armor before health. Defeat the Imperial Guard officer, which is the purple, and then leave from exit A. So black cubes and zones shown on the map, so here, here, and there. These represent ruined structures that can be knocked down as a result of the Ferric Earthshaker's actions. Ooh, take card 570 from... Oh, is this an ally? Ooh, nice. Okay, we have the Mercenary Bugbear Shaman.
Oh, okay. As a mercenary? Or as
It says, in a 2-player game, we have 3 Shaman tokens.
Ooh.
In the starting zone.
That's crazy.
Yep, it's a henchman.
The first time they just gave us one without like any kind of lead up to it.
That's true. Okay, here it is. This enemy's armor. Oh god. What was I doing the big blocks for? As 3s?
3s, yeah. They each have 6.
He has 10 armor.
Wow.
There we go. There it is. Ferric Earthshaker does not take any damage as long as the Imperial Captain is controlling him. We have to defeat the captain because he has Heavy Basher. When Ferric Earthshaker pushes a hero, henchman, or minion into a zone with a black cube on it, remove it 1 black cube from the zone and suffer 1 damage. And then he has control, so these, if we get pushed, if anything gets pushed in there, it gets removed, and then they take a damage. He has controlled. The Imperial Guard Captain appears to control Ferric Earthshaker's behavior. If the Imperial Guard Captain has been defeated, tap the captain's portrait in the app.
So like we can't do any damage. Can we take away his?
I would assume no.
No.
Yeah, because I would assume that's still. Yeah, I mean it is armor. He's not technically taking any damage, but I would assume no.
Okay.
Okay, so these guys, they will move and attack. A hero, they have ward. A hero up to 1 zone away gains 1 block token.
Oh, nice. That's so. Yeah, one of us could have 3 extra block tokens. Is that kind of what it looks
If
like?
we're up to 1 zone away,
Okay.
so it could be the same spot.
So do you want to keep 2 of them with you, kind of moving around, and keep 1 with me?
Yeah, probably. And it's going us, them, us, and then the henchmen will go before they do.
If we can roll both move, do you want to this first turn?
Probably. Okay, well I'm gonna have to spend a stamina to reroll. Okay. That I do have a boot.
I also have. I also got a boot, so we are good. So if you want to.
Yeah, do our skirmish.
Yeah.
And yeah, probably just poise that, right?
Yeah. Because I don't think we can put it after them, right? Before.
It says anywhere in the thing, right?
Yeah, it says regardless.
Yeah, ignoring app instructions unless you activate this maneuver again. So.
We can even put it after the henchman.
Yeah. Okay.
As long as they go after us, it doesn't really matter, I guess.
Yeah. It's just, yeah. I think that's good with the henchmen breaking, so they're not going back to back.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can kill him and whittle him down.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. And then I'm just gonna save up. I'm probably gonna
whittle him down, as in
I can get rid of his armor.
Or just his armor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because the stealth could be annoying. Getting pinned by them is going to be annoying.
Okay. Then I can kill 1 red one.
Okay.
And then do 1 damage to him, but that's it.
Okay, well then if you can kill him, then I can go in there and I can shoot him. So then I can kill him and shoot him. So if you kill him and then kill him.
Okay. Me
right.
first or you
yeah,
first?
we'll let me go first.
Okay.
Alrighty. We have 5 rounds, by the way.
Okay.
So I will use my Seeking Blades and shoot this guy.
Nice.
He's the only one with stealth. So dies, and then I will spend a stam to move in here, and I'll shoot him for 1, and I'm going to save this focus for later. That's my turn. Oh, and then I'll recover 1 stamina with renewal.
Okay. Wait, what? Right? Yeah. Okay. Boot into there. Then the axe hit past his armor.
Nice.
And then 1 arrow into him.
Nice. Okay, off to a much better start. So now enemy reactions. Yes, we are 2 spaces away, so he's gonna run in there. And no, actually we're far enough away. Unless hold on. We're on reactions.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Henchman. Okay. Henchmen function similar to enemy minions, but are under your control. The henchman card shows their actions. Use the matching enemy. Okay, players can decide that. Yep. Henchmen activate at the end of the action phase after the last player has taken their turn. Oh,
So they go after us regardless.
yes. So they,
Cool.
So then they would actually give a hero up to 3 block tokens.
You take 1. Or you take 2 and I take 1.
Yeah.
So that gives I have
That's just
3
ward.
blocks.
So we can actually have So I guess they can do that, and then I guess so he's actually over there. So do we want them to move with us, or they can all just swarm this guy
I say swarm that guy.
and then hit him for 3, so he's dead? Because like they like ward us, and then they're like,
that one. Yeah.
All right.
let's do that.
Anyway, so yes, so then he's gonna move.
How much health do they have? 2.
They have 2.
Okay.
All right, and the distance the closest hero is to the boss 2. Okay, so 1, 2. Oh dear God!
Well, good thing I'm here.
But he hasn't pushed us. All right, and that's it. So enemy turns. So Axebeak, we are more than 2 spaces away from these guys, but this one's gonna rush in and hit us.
Blocker?
Once during enemy turns, if this enemy enters the zone with, so we're still gonna get pinned.
Okay. Both of us or just one?
Just
of us?
one of us.
I'll take it. Or no,
No,
you
we'll
have to
keep
take
you
it?
alive. So yeah, because I have higher chances of rolling boots.
Okay.
Then this guy is gonna move.
Okay.
We are more than 2 spaces away from him. The berserkers, that one's gonna move in. That one. Oh,
Move in.
actually. Oh, gross. This one actually would have rushed in.
And hit me as well.
Yeah.
Okay. But that one wouldn't have done damage to me though.
No. It was 2 spaces away, so it was just gonna move 2. This one would have done damage, but I had to block. So.
Yay.
And then we are 1, 2, so he is actually just going to pull red towards him.
Okay.
Alright. Then the boss action. If there is a pinned hero in this zone, gross, there is. He's doing body slam. They suffer 2 unblockable damage. So you just...
And since you're going first, that means I guess it goes to you.
Nope, it doesn't have a tiebreaker.
Ah, sweet.
So
So
it can go to you.
good. Well, I was gonna use protector regardless
Oh, okay.
and take it from you.
All right.
I slide, like, get knocked down. I see him coming up to go to you, and I just like pull your body out of the way.
No. All right. So now.
Oh, sweet. Now we get this back.
Yes.
Okay. And this blocker from them disappears.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
All right. We gotta take care of.
This guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Thank God. Thank God.
Okay. Yes, that will work.
This. Yeah. I mean, I got pretty good. I can either jump all the way to here and
Okay.
start attacking him, or I can take out both the axe beaks and at least make it over here, but not do damage.
Okay. Probably the axe beaks.
Axe beaks? Okay.
Probably.
Because then if I go that way, I'm going to trigger pretty much this one to start coming over also. So
Yeah.
you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. Boots stand up.
Okay.
And then we have my heavy striker, which does 2 damage.
Nice.
And then we have my axe deep that does 2 damage.
Okay.
Do you want me to stay in here, or are you okay that I move out?
You can go and move.
Okay, then I'm going to use my boot to move and gain a block. So I now have 2 blocks.
Okay.
And I'm 1 space away from them on their turn as well.
All right. Now it is my turn. I need to spend a boot to stand up. Then I have 1. Okay. Then I will spend this and that to do mind control on him. Actually, let's do mind control on him.
Nice.
Then I will have him attack this guy. Oh god, that's not gonna work. Okay, I'm actually gonna have him move and attack him.
Nice.
Because I'm gonna do 2 damage to him with range.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna spend a stamina and run over here. Actually, I'm gonna run over here. Because then that's the end of my turn. And I'm going to... So these guys can give up to 1 zone away, give us block tokens.
I'll take 1, you take 2.
Yeah. Alright, then they can move.
Have 2 of them go in here and fucking kill that axe beak.
Yeah, we're gonna have that happen. Kill him. And then we'll have this guy.
Move there. We're just gonna have them move to this next axe beak and kill.
I don't even know. I mean, they have health, so I'm assuming that they... I mean, it doesn't say anything in the rules of them being targeted.
Yeah.
Like... So that's the weird... Okay. So it looks like they can actually only take 1 of the actions, and not both. So we'll just have them move in here with us. Put that axe beak back.
Oh no, we forgot to move the axe beak back.
Alright, enemy reactions. So he's number 1. So I guess he will
Slide back.
He's gonna move 1 and attack one of us.
I'll take it.
Okay. And then 1 away. He's gonna run in here and attack one of us.
I'll take it again.
Okay. And we are 1 space away. Move to an adjacent random zone. If there is an unpinned hero in that zone, pin them. Okay.
Who? Doing
The boss always has a reaction as well as an action.
Ooh, okay.
So we will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, moves there.
Thank God.
Right? It's like, oh god, being pinned sucks. Anyway, now it's enemy turns.
Oh my god, I was freaking out for a second because I saw all 3 at the green. I was like, dude, we're fucking
Yeah, it's like we got.
covered.
But too bad they're gonna run in here and pin us.
Ew, man. Yeah, I'd rather be pinned by an axe beak than the fucking big guy.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so then he's going to attack. Yep.
I'll take it with 1 blocker, and is it 1 attack? Is it
It's
1
gonna
damage?
be 2 because we're
Okay.
pinned.
And then I'll also... I have 1 already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, still no
That's
damage.
That's him. Then this one's gonna run in.
And now you can go through and take 1 of the blocks.
Yeah. Okay. And then the Orc Berserker is going to attack you for 2. And this one is gonna move. And he is gonna run in
Oh my god.
and attack. I still have a block. And stun. So I'll be stunned. It's one less die, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. And now the boss. We are still one space away. Move to an adjacent zone with most heroes and henchmen in it. If all heroes in that zone must pass a medium agility test or suffer damage and attack and move Ferric 2 zones towards A. So, God, we're just all in the middle. So he's going to rush in. We have to make a medium agility test. Which nothing about being pinned says we can't make tests.
Oh, thank God.
Nice. However, I still have whispering voices, so I have to roll an additional die and get
And
3
have to
successes.
succeed it.
Oh my
my
god, I did.
Yeah.
The voices are move. What? Start rolling. Alright. Then move
They
Ferric
fucking-
2 zones, so he's running back up there.
He
He reminds me of like the what were they called in Gears of War? Like the blind things that just like
yeah.
made a noise and it just like bull rush towards someone.
Also, The Last of Us, the clickers did that too.
Yeah. Alright, that's the end of the round. Okay, so I'm stunned. Roll these three.
Okay.
I have.
Here we go.
That's good.
Oh man.
Okay, I have a pretty sexy turn.
Mine is okay.
Let's have me go first. Guess it doesn't matter a whole lot, but I might be able to help you out. Oh, I am gonna spend a spell to maintain that that mind control. All right. Ready?
I'm ready.
So, who has? Oh yes. Okay, I'm gonna spend a stamina to do my Scepter of Command. Choose a minion in my zone. Activate one action on its. Oh, I need to spend this to stand up. I'm gonna activate him and have him do a. First, I'm gonna do a couple things. One, I kept the mind control on, so that just activates. I'm gonna activate. I'm gonna have him just attack, and we will attack
The cat.
probably the orc.
The orc. Okay.
Anyway, then I'm gonna do my Scepter of Command. I'm gonna have him activate one action on its action band. I'm gonna have him hit 2 and kill one of the beaks,
Nice.
and then he gets stunned.
Ye drain is what you're using.
Yeah, so he's stunned. Then I replace this with 530. Which is basically the same thing, but I get to use it just one more time. Okay. Then I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna do Seeking Blades. Are you bypassing his armor?
I will bypass his armor, yeah.
Okay.
But it's only 2 damage.
Oh,
so,
that's right.
So regardless, I
Okay,
still have
so
to
I'm gonna
go up.
hit him 3. So he has 1 armor left.
Perfect.
Alright. That was my turn.
Alright, I'm gonna boot the stand up. Axe Deeps hit him for 2. So 2 actual full
Oh, yeah.
act to his health. Then I'm gonna hit him again for the heavy strike.
So he's 4.
So that's
Okay,
all
so
4.
Nice. Alright, so he's dead.
And since I didn't move, I have I still have my defender, so I have gain 1 block, and we use my blinding shield to go through, and also you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And you can spend a stamina to stun someone.
And I think I'm actually going to. I'm going to go through and stun the Orc Berserker.
He's already stunned.
Oh.
Unless, was it up to 1 space away?
No, this is in your zone.
Okay.
So let's do the one you don't have control over.
Okay. That one. Nice. Alright, so then you killed it. Charger goes wild. As the Imperial captain's lifeless form collapses, Ferric unleashes a deafening roar. The shattering of the psychic bond sends ripples of agony through the armored monstrosity. It unleashes an unholy roar, slams its massive fist to the ground, and gets ready to smash anyone that stands in its way. Remove 2 armor from his thing.
Sounds like we
Okay.
could have attacked his armor since he's removing 2 of it.
I think that was just a... I don't know. I don't know if we could have.
It's like you probably would have done that anyway.
Right, so that was everything on you?
That was it.
Alright, so now they're gonna... Now they can attack. So 2 of them are gonna kill this fucking axe beak, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
We can all get... How many block tokens? You have 3, don't you? Or 2?
I
You have 2?
have 2 right now.
Okay, I'll take 2 and then you take 1.
Okay.
So I have 2 and you have 3 block?
Yep.
Okay.
I didn't move to gain my block. I made my shield give me a block. And one of those guys just gave me one, so I got 3.
And then we'll just have them hit him, the other one.
Okay.
So now we're gonna show enemy reactions. Dead. Dead.
Done.
Alright, that one is just gonna attack.
Takes out. We'll take mine.
Okay. And then
use protector.
he's stunned, so he's gonna move in and attack.
I'll use protector and take
Okay.
the 2.
It's just for 1 damage.
Oh, okay.
Again, it's the reactions,
Oh, yeah.
so it doesn't go off the cards. So you should have 1 block left.
1 block.
And then the boss. Move to an adjacent random zone. There's an option.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. God damn it. I'm just gonna keep this out because he seems to not really know. What do you do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Yep.
We won a 5 or 6. Yeah, baby. He's like sad. Because if there was a counter in that zone, he would have removed it and recovered 2 armor. So yeah, maybe we could have actually been attacking him, but still,
Not like we would have been able to.
right? Not yeah. Okay, so now this one's attacking.
He only does 1, right?
He's just gonna do 1 damage, but you're gonna get pinned. So I'll take it,
Okay.
block it, and I'll just get knocked down again. Again, I have no idea if like they're supposed to be attacking henchmen. Yeah, players decide how they distribute control. Henchmen activate at the end. Oh, sorry. Enemies target henchmen in the same way they target heroes, with the difference that if a hero is present in the same zone as a henchman, the hero is always targeted first if possible. If enemies can target multiple henchmen, they will always target the token with the most damage. Okay, it literally does say it was just on the next thing. Henchmen ignore difficult terrain, and they may not interact with any combat. They just basically are there. Nice. Okay, so technically, probably whenever the beak when it like ran that way, it would have went in there
Right.
after them.
Okay. It's fine.
I just didn't read far enough. I mean, I made it harder on us anyway. Well, I guess it said if it could target henchmen, or it could target us, it would. But that's it. These guys are stunned. So, that was it. Boss action. We are 2 spaces away. Target a zone with most heroes and henchmen in it up to 3 zones away. Roll a d6. On a 3 to a 6, that zone is hit. On a 1 to 2, a random adjacent zone is hit. All minions, heroes, and henchmen in that target zone suffer 1 damage. Damn. Yep, so well, you have a block.
I do have a block still.
So, that, but it is going to be... And they're all going to heal the damage anyway. Yeah, I mean, if they act like enemies, then we control them, they would heal, I would assume. Alright. End of round. Alright, none of us are stunned, so now we can target him.
Okay. This is pretty heft.
Let's go ahead and spend that stamina to reroll that dog shit.
So I have.
Not amazing.
I do have an idea.
You're gonna kiss me?
Well, it depends on what my roll is next turn.
I'm also gonna spend a stamina to...
Because what if I just hit him through his armor?
I mean, it's armor piercing, so... Right? That's what that card
Yeah,
says?
it's-
I mean,
it's
that's what
armor
we've been doing
piercing.
it for the whole game since you got it.
Ignore armor. So, like...
And it doesn't say you can't...
If we focus on the people around us and just kind of drop them,
Yeah.
I can use 1 to take out 2, so he had 2 health left, and then all the armor.
Well, actually, no, that won't work. Because
He'll heal.
he's just going to heal it.
That's right. Damn.
Yeah.
Big day.
I did spend a stamina to keep this on him.
Okay.
So...
Then let's see. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 left on him. Wow, I can actually get rid of 6 of
Actually,
it.
I am not going to spend that to keep that on him because it's not going to be doing much. Yeah. I'm not doing much either.
So we can have the henchman do 3 damage in total. Is that
Yeah,
what it is?
they'd be able to attack.
So they'd be able to drop him.
Yeah. I can kill one of the orc raiders. And then I can move. Or I can stand up. And then I'll probably move.
And I can kill the other one. And then do damage at least to his armor. And then move out of there.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to... I can shoot with my Seeking Blades in the same zone. And use Ace. Yep, so I'll kill him. Spend a thing to stand up. I'm going to spend a stamina to move out. And then I'm actually going to hold on to this for a focus. That was my turn. And I'll recover a stamina.
I'm going to...
I mean, I guess we could... It might not be a bad idea to have them attack the Earthshaker.
Yeah?
If you are you planning on staying in there?
No, I was gonna move out at least for 1 turn and leave
Okay.
them 3 in there because he focuses on the closest or the place that has the most.
Yeah, so
Interesting.
spread out.
Yeah. And they scoot out 1 space and then move back.
Yeah.
After.
So they can still give us blocks.
Yeah. So I was going to use the Axe Deep on the red guy. Drop him.
Okay.
Take out two of his health. And then 2 and 4 against him to take out that and that.
Nice.
And then a parry to move into this space. Into there.
Okay.
And
Nice.
gain
Alright. And then we'll have the henchman just gang up on him, and I'll gain my 2 blocks, and you can gain your block from from them because it's up to 1 space away.
and that is 3 onto him, right?
Yeah, he only has
So he
1
has
armor
one
left.
left. Nice.
Yep. Alright, so...
I was looking at it, I thought it was the big cube
Alright,
stuff.
so they're the only ones left, so... Oh, gross. Gonna rush in here and attack. And then rush in here and attack.
Oh.
I keep going first, so that's why. And then we are 1 space away. Okay, targets pinned here if possible. If none are available... Oh, well, shit.
Oh my god.
And then, so he runs in there,
Go first.
hits me for 1, and then... I don't know why we're not... I mean, I actually have more health than you.
I mean, yeah, but I have 3 blockers.
Right, I had 2. Alright, then... Enemy turns. So, oh, well. Oh, shit! I'm down. Yep. I am down.
Okay.
'Cause-
Alright, guys. Look at the fucking, Oh Oh man, could I have let you get that one blocker and then not be?
I'd be up by. I'd have 1 health.
Let's do that.
Okay.
I'll let you have that one blocker.
All right. Yay.
No.
So I'm still here and I'm still pinned, but he's still gonna go. All heroes, henchmen, and minions in Ferric Zone suffer damage.
Ah.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
It didn't help. Damn.
All right. I think that happened last time too. I went
Yeah,
down.
yeah, I think so.
All right, you have 1 more round to beat him.
Okay. All right, henchman.
I mean, they can't do anything unless you were able to move in here to deal some damage to him.
What do you mean they can't do anything?
They can only move or
they
attack.
Can't move.
So the
Okay, so I'm gonna use my dash.
Oh yeah, that makes
Move into here.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna have one of my blockers on. I guess I don't have any blockers on right now.
I mean, you just need to be able to do 4 damage.
Oh, yeah, I can. All right. Boot and a parry.
Moving in there, I'm assuming.
Yep. So
Sitting.
now I
I don't
have
know why I said
blocker.
moving in there. Maybe think of sitting on the toilet.
Sitting on toilet. Sitting on toilet.
I guess 5 damage you'd have to do.
Okay, yeah, cool. Axe Steep, 2 health against the big guy.
Ignoring armor or hitting his armor?
Ignoring
Okay.
armor. Because then I'll hit 2 armor.
So 1 and 1.
And that leaves him with
1 HP left.
1 HP left.
Yep.
And that was... Oh, shit. That was... Boom.
And he
And that
is
out of there.
down. You should probably spend oh, actually, it's not gonna matter. It shouldn't anyway.
I can spin a stamina to move out there just in case.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, let's do that just in case.
Okay. So then you're gonna get 3 blocks, potentially 2. Maybe one of these guys
So
will
I have
be dead.
4, so... I got 4
Oh,
blocks.
because you dead.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right. So they're both gonna. He's defeated. They're both gonna move in there and attack you
And for like the...
for the reaction. Oh no, sorry,
Reaction?
just one of them.
Just one. Okay, so that's 1 blocker.
Did I have both of them react? I think I did.
I think you did.
Yeah. I probably would still be around. Oh well.
It's fine. It worked out for the best.
He's dead. So enemy turns. So then he's gonna hit you for 2,
Boom.
and then he's gonna move in and hit you for 1.
Boom. All my blockers are gone,
Nice.
but not my health.
No extra rounds. So we did defeat them, and then leave from exit A. I think you might take 2 damage.
Yeah.
So you have 1 HP left. Alright, so I get 2 and I would take a corruption, but it literally doesn't matter. You heal a stamina and a health. Yay!
Wow.
The Guardian of the Wailing Ark lies dead before you. The Ilkral's elite arcanists and warriors are either slain or fled out into the ruined city. You are alone with the Wailing Ark. You turn your attention back to the bronze sarcophagus. It feels as if your very soul is being corroded away, but you will yourself to put up with it for as long as it takes. A voice speaks behind you, out of the silence. Well now, haven't the paths of fate brought you far? The voice says. You've heard it before, and you will never forget it. You turn around, and not for the first time in the course of your adventures, you find yourself face to face with the Ilkral, the supreme and immortal ruler of the Kardakal Empire. You have traveled across the continent and across the seasons of Kaan to stand here, in front of the glory of the greatest conqueror this world has ever known, and, perhaps, to stand before the bright dawn of a new era, an era in which Kardakal will surpass even Tamarok's great empire, and bring about an age of peace and harmony across the lands of Kaan. You sense that there is a change upon the world, don't you? The deep roots of Yixatainen feel it. The stone giants of Periston feel it too. Isn't that why you have come here? Yet change need not be a bad thing. What have you witnessed in your travels? bloodshed, greed, brutality. The kobold tribes of the mountains live a life of toil and hardship. The clans of the old Kaan are embroiled in an endless savage cycle of barbaric conflict. Nude Bulbasaur is as corrupt and decadent as an overripe peach rotting in the sun. Its sweetness is the stench of decay. And here, for miles and miles in every direction, the land itself is blighted, cursed, and lifeless. The true legacy of the Tamarok the Destroyer. Kaan is a land of death, a graveyard watered by the blood of its generations. Death stalks the paths of the primeval forest too. As beautiful as it seems, the forest rots and feeds on itself. Decay and suffering take hold. What I dream of is an empire without suffering, without bloodshed, without death and decay. Triumphing over death for myself was only the first step. The end of my journey is godhood and a total victory over death. A deathless, eternal empire of order and harmony, and a power like the one contained in this wailing ark, a power unlike any other Kaan has ever seen. Well, let me take the next step on that path. Yet the pivot of fate rests entirely on you, the fate chosen. There are others here in the ruins of this great city who want the wailing ark for themselves, and there are those who want it undone for good. As much as it pains me to say it, the decision is yours, for who am I to oppose the dictates of fate? But think carefully on what I have said before you make your decision. Wow!
That's a few decisions.
We can ask him what he shall do with the wailing ark, ask him what his intentions are with the primeval forest, tell him you do not trust a word he says, lunge at him and cut him down, or say that you are done talking.
Man, I kind of want to know what he's going to do with the forest.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If you fear that my plans involve conquest and annihilation, you are wrong. If you have visions of the primeval forest aflame, you can rest easy. I have no intention of destroying the forest. I do have my own designs for the forest, yes. There is an ancient magic and arcane knowledge there that is vital to my plans. The Song of Yxatanen, the Melosis, these will be the beacons that shall light my way to the Fateforge and to godhood. So yes, I shall lay a claim to the forest, just as I shall eventually lay a claim to all the lands of Kaan, and the forest tribes shall abandon their primitive ways and live in the harmony of the Empire's ways. Well, you gotta admire the honesty.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not gonna burn it down, but I am gonna control it. So we can ask him what he shall do with the wailing ark, tell him we do not trust a word he says, lunge at him and cut him down, or say that you are done talking. I mean, probably. I'm saying say that we're done talking. Just be like, and with that, I admire the honesty, but fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you, dude. Let's do it.
Very well, he says. Then all that is left is for you to take your decision. I am confident you will choose well. With that, the Elcrawl disappears from before your eyes as if he was never there. You stand in the chamber of the Wailing Ark. A momentous decision is before you, one which could determine the fate of all the lands of Kaan. You can choose to give the Wailing Ark to the Elcrawl. If you do so, you know you will unleash a war of conquest that will scar the continent, but perhaps the Elcrawl's ambitions for a deathless empire are worth it. You can choose to offer the Wailing Ark to Morgan Sue. This would all but ensure her rebellion would bring down Lady Bakassi's regime, but would a civil war weaken the old Kaan, Kardakul's only military rival? Or you can choose to bind the Wailing Ark with Akhumi's incantation and steal it away again for another 1,000 years. What do we do?
Man.
I mean, the Wailing Ark to the Elcrawl sounds like the ends justify the means, potentially, where it's like,
Yeah.
okay, but freedom's never free, so it's like, if there's no more death for me and war's done, but you're all under
My rule.
under my rule.
You say, you do whatever I say.
Yeah.
Or we
We
give
could-
it to Morgan.
Yeah.
And she basically kills the other lich. That's what it sounds like.
But she seems to only have the problem with I would almost say absolute power from this arc is worse in anyone's hands, no matter what the intentions are.
Yeah.
Because if we give it to Morgan Sue and she's like, okay, I killed the lich, it's like, yeah, you didn't deal with the other guy, though.
Yeah.
So wouldn't it be better, honestly, to have the two Immortals fight and duke it out?
Pretty much.
I would almost say bind the Wailing Ark.
Let's get rid of it.
Ew, take story card 550. I don't know why I still have me grab story cards, because it's like, and the campaign's over. You bound the Wailing Ark with Okumi's incantation, preventing anyone from using it. For the record, that's what it looked like. Basically, Pandora's box.
Yeah, Pandora's box.
It's right there. You follow Okumi's instructions to the letter. You walk in a circle around the bronze sarcophagus, spreading the red powder she gave you until the circle encloses the ark. As you walk, you chant the secret incantation she inscribed for you. You intone every word carefully. You don't want to think about what would happen if you get it wrong. As soon as you finish the last word of the chant, you know it worked. A wave of magical energy suddenly washes over you, and the chamber echoes with a sharp ring, as if a great bell has been struck. The ground rumbles beneath your feet. You run out of the temple just as it crumbles around you, massive slabs of granite falling from the ceiling. When the dust settles, the Wailing Ark is encased in a mound of rubble, 100 feet deep. Between that and the cocoon of Okumi's magical incantations, the Wailing Ark has been well and truly hidden away from the eyes of the world, at least until the dawning of another age.
It just teleports to her and she takes over the world.
Yeah, it's like, whoops! As Bacani tightens her grip on power, more and more clans join the ranks of Morgan Sue's horde. Many speak of her as the Eason the land so desperately needs. With an army being amassed that can challenge her celestial guard, Bacasi is forced to divert her resources away from the war against Cardical. As the old Kaan is weakened by eternal strife, the Ilkral sees his chance. Meeting little resistance, Cardical's armies sail across Tilis Gulf and march towards Calgany. The war has begun in earnest. The Ilkral's secret war against the Copper Dragon rages on, yet the location of Idabatuku, the bereaved's lair, remains secret, and her eldest son recovers from his injuries with a newfound determination to oppose the Ilkral's corrupt ambition. Lazia stayed behind in Pariston, delving deep into the ancient knowledge of the stone giants. When he returned to the surface many months later, he was a changed man. He wanders the lands of Kaan now, speaking of things to come and things beyond the known world. Many consider him mad, but others sense a deeper wisdom in his ramblings. Yet, for the moment, there is only one thing on your mind, and that is the long, long journey home. You have forged fate not only for yourself, but for all the lands of Kaan, and you return home, striding along the path.
They said it.
Did it?
Yeah, I said the fate's forged.
Oh, yeah. And you return home, striding along the path of destiny you have carved out. The end. Of Clash of the Immortals. That was the expansion, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Click the I to go to the discussion. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more of my content, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I upload any new content. If you feel like supporting the channel, you can go ahead and click that Patreon link to be taken to my Patreon, and any help is truly appreciated. Other than that, stick around for any other run-throughs or reviews or cool top 10s or whatever I feel like putting on. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.